You haven't started your reinvention or your glow up journey because you're the queen of excuses. Respectfully. On this episode, I'm going to break down the excuses that you have told yourself and the limiting beliefs that are holding you back from reaching your most ambitious goals. Girl, I hope you're ready for this episode. If you are, let's go. Hello, Ambition Babes. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Dion, also known as the Face of Ambition, across all social media platforms. I help women 40 years or older or younger to be able to start their reinvention journey and prioritize self-care. So if that is content that you like, and if that is the journey that you are on this year, honey, make sure that you like this video, share it, and subscribe to my channel. I am so excited about this episode today because I have been the queen of excuses before in my life. I have allowed excuses and limiting beliefs to be able to get me in a chokehold. Everything that I said I wanted to do couldn't be done because of this, or I didn't have the time, I didn't have the money, I didn't know how because of my lack of skills or understanding. And today I'm going to break down the top 10 excuses that we give ourselves. And today I'm going to challenge you to dismiss the limiting beliefs that are holding you back from reaching your goals. As some of you may know, I'm on a reinvention journey of my own, and before I present any piece of content to you, I make sure that I'm doing it myself. I'm not talking about things that I've read, I'm not talking about things that someone else told me, I'm talking about things that I'm living, I'm doing, or I have done. And one of the things that I have done is I've wrote down the areas of my life that I make excuses in. Where are the areas that I have given myself too much grace? It's no longer grace is an excuse. I'm now excusing poor behavior. I'm now allowing myself to not reach my goals or to not even set visions or not even to have a vision because of limiting beliefs that I've had, because of things that have happened in my past, because of fear of failure. There is an opportunity to offer yourself grace, but then there is that time that the scale tips into you making an excuse for poor behavior. I'm going to unpack 10 areas that you may be making excuses in your life. I'm going to give you action steps on how to remove those limiting beliefs from these areas so that you can start living the life of your dreams. God has put a vision in your mind and a fire in your belly to be able to do so much more than you are doing today. And today I'm going to take that label of excuse queen off of you, honey. Today is the day that you are going to say no more excuses. I'm ready to live in the fullness of my purpose. I'm ready to kill the limiting beliefs that have been playing over and over in my mind. I'm going to allow myself to dream further than what I can currently see. Hey Ambition Babes, I wanted to pause this video right here to thank our sponsor for today's video, the Ambition Brands Level Up Club. As some of you may know, I'm a business and accountability coach that help women to be able to reach their personal and business goals. That is why I am so excited that the Level Up Club is a sponsor for today's video. I created the Level Up Club for women who wanted to build a community while on their reinvention journey. They don't want to do this reinvention journey alone, and they need help and support as they build their business, side hustle, or are working to reach personal goals. There is no better feeling than being a part of a community of like-minded women who are willing to show up authentically to level each other up. Inside the Level Up Club, you have unlimited access to me as your ambition coach and a sisterhood of women. Each week, I issue a challenge to strengthen your mindset, confidence, self-care, and your goals. Bi-weekly, we meet online to share your wins, review your challenges, and I answer all of your business growth questions. Our live meetings also give you the opportunity to put a face to the name of the woman that you're chatting with in our private chat group. You will have access to our business growth library. Inside, I have curated a range of content to help you to build your business plan all the way to create a consistent 6 figures in your business or side hustle. I love welcoming in guest speakers that present on topics like finance, time management, and mental health. And the very best part is that you're building a rewarding sisterhood with other women who are ready to reinvent themselves and so much more. You show up, lean in, are authentic, want accountability, and are willing to give that same level of encouragement to others, then the Level Up Club is for you. If community is what you've been seeking, if it feels like there's something missing as you're on this journey, then click the link below for more information about joining the Level Up Club. Okay, so I'm going to warn you, you're going to want a pen and a piece of paper for this episode because I'm going to challenge you to write out the areas that you've made excuses in your life and to take that piece of paper and literally burn it. Light it on fire because today's the last day that you allow this excuse to ruin the dreams and goals that God has given you. The very first area that we allow excuses to hold us back in life is in career advances or starting a business. Now, you all know that I'm a certified business coach, and I have met hundreds of women who have been sitting on the most amazing ideas for years. Fear, limiting beliefs, mindset, time, money have all been the excuses that have held them back from being able to just start. I completely understand imposter syndrome. I could never imagine in a million years that I would be sitting here in front of you on YouTube. I never thought that this would be my life. I never thought that I would have the opportunity to empower and encourage and motivate thousands of women every single week. But this is the life that I visioned for myself. And I cannot imagine if I allowed fear of failure to be able to hold me back from this opportunity. You have got to stop making excuses for not showing up in the areas of career advancement or starting your business. Someone is waiting for you. We need the service and products that you offer. I know that people are going to say, what is she starting now? What is she doing today? But we get so caught up in what are they going to think about me? But the real question is, what do you think about yourself? And do you not think that you're worthy enough to start this business? Do you think that God just lied to you whenever he told you to start this business? I know that he didn't lie to you. He is not a man that he's gonna lie. If he told you that this was the business that you were supposed to start, today's the day that you stop making excuses and you start. I have to tell you all, I only had 38 subscribers on YouTube just weeks ago. God told me that I was supposed to start this YouTube channel, and in days I was monetized on YouTube. Now, whenever I started this, I did not know how long this process was going to take. I didn't know how many people I was going to reach. I just knew that I had to stop making excuses. I had to stop being inconsistent. I had to be disciplined and show up. And today I have the honor of speaking to thousands of women every single week through this platform. If I didn't listen, if I continued to give myself grace, if I was making excuses for my poor behavior, I wouldn't be able to operate in the fullness of what God has given me. I wouldn't be able to sit here in front of you today. I wouldn't be sitting here today telling you the things that I have been through, the excuses that I have made that have held me back from being at this place sooner. It makes me so sad to think of how much further I could be in my career if I had just stopped being so full of fear. If I had stopped making excuses for why I couldn't start today, because I didn't have the time, I didn't have the money, I don't know how to do it. If I had just believed that, yeah, I can only see the step that I'm in right now, but God was going to light my path, how much further along this journey I could be. I am telling you, you have a business in your belly. You have something that God wants you to be able to start. If you are ready to stop making excuses, write it out. Today's the last day that you're going to make an excuse for why you're not going to start that position, why you're not going to ask for that raise, why you're not going to start that business, why you're not going to get in front of this camera and empower and encourage someone or show them how to crochet or make pasta or the proper way to pluck their eyebrows. We are waiting for you. We need the information that you have. Today's the last day that you allow your business just to lay in your notebook, to just be dormant. If you need help in order to level up, make sure that you click the link in the bio to learn more about the Level Up Club, because honey, there is no excuse for you to leave this business goal as a dream and vision in your mind any longer. Number 2 is health and fitness. We make excuses about this one all the time now, don't we? Oh, it's hot. I can't go out to run today. I may die of a heat stroke. Oh, I didn't get to the grocery store to meal prep, so I just have to eat out every day this week. Oh, my scales broke. Oh, I don't have cute clothes to wear. Oh, I don't have a workout partner. Oh, never going to be able to get to my goal weight, so why even try? I'm telling you all, the amount of excuses that I have made on my fitness and wellness journey is insane. Whenever I hear that alarm go off in the morning, instantly an excuse as to why I can't get to the gym starts playing in my mind. I have a trainer that meets me at the gym every single day to be able to help me get through my workouts. And yet I still find a reason to have an excuse as to why I can't go, why I'm too tired, I'm sore from yesterday, I could be doing other things. But my body, my temple is the most important asset that I have. It's time that we stop making excuses for why we can't take care of ourselves. Think about it. You don't have time to take care of your body. Now, how is my body supposed to take care of anything else if I don't take care of it? I don't feed it, I don't water it, I don't give it vitamins, I'm not giving it any sunshine, I'm not breathing into it any healthy air. How am I expecting for it to be able to perform and to be able to give what I'm so desperate to give if I'm not taking care of it? Other responsibilities, poor eating habits, not even getting our regular checkups are all excuses that have stood in the way of us being able to have the dream body that we want. If you want to be able to lose weight, feel better, feel healthier, today's the day that you stop excusing poor behavior. Today's the day that you say, you know what? I have 10 minutes to go for a walk. I have 30 minutes to be able to get in these steps. I have an hour to be able to walk on the treadmill. Start small, start large. Find the person that's going to be able to help you to reach this goal. But today is no more excuses. Stop saying that you can't and start. Number 3 is personal development and fulfillment. We're mothers, we're daughters, we're friends, we're sisters. We wear a lot of hats and a lot of individuals are depending on us. And when we feel like we have others that are depending on us, sometimes we make an excuse for not pouring into ourselves. When you want to be able to achieve a goal, when you have a personal fulfillment goal or development goal that you want to be able to pursue, there should be nothing standing in your way. Instead, we have money, we have time, we have lack of education or skills, we have time constraints, we have fear of stepping out of our comfort zone. All of these big roadblocks standing in the way of becoming our best and highest self. Sis, I want to encourage you today to write down the excuses that you've made for not leveling up. There are reasons why you've said no to yourself, but make today the day that you say yes. You are worth the fuss. You are worth paying for the course, joining the group, stepping outside of what you've always done in order to reach your goals. I bet you've not taken time to be able to write out your goals and to create your vision board and to make plans for your life. But make today the day that you say, I'm going to do it. I'm going to set my alarm for 20 minutes and I'm going to write out the things that I want to accomplish. Oftentimes we have no idea what we want to accomplish because we're too scared to even dream. In that 20 minutes, allow yourself just to close your eyes and envision your next life. And allow yourself to close your eyes and just imagine what it would be like to reach just one of your goals. If you're ready to be able to develop a new skill, learn something new, fulfill something that you've always wanted to do, today's the day that you stop with the excuses and start reaching your goals. Start doing the thing that would make you extremely proud of yourself. Number 4 is relationships. Listen now, we can make some excuses when it comes to a bad relationship. When it comes to difficult conversations or tolerating unhealthy dynamics, we can really be the queen of creating excuses as to why poor behavior is okay. Tolerating the way that someone speaks to you or makes you feel is not okay. Make today the last day that you make an excuse for being in a relationship that doesn't serve you. If you need a therapist, if you need a life coach, if you need a best girlfriend, you need to talk to someone about what's going on in your relationship and stop making excuses why you have to stay, why you're not important enough to be able to talk about it, why you have to put up with the way that someone speaks to you. Today's the day that you stop making excuses as to why you've not started a relationship, why you're still in the same relationship that you've been in for 10 years and it ain't going anywhere. Today's the day that you stop making excuses for not getting on that dating app and putting yourself out there. There are so many excuses that we make about relationships, and not all of them are necessarily negative, but I want you to take time and write out the excuses that you've made about relationships that you've had. Maybe it's that you don't talk to your sister anymore, and the excuse that you've given yourself is because she don't talk to you. Today's the day you say, like, you know what, I'm being petty and I need to stop it. I haven't spoken to my mother in years. I'm not speaking to this person, or I've dismissed so many people, friends in my life, because they no longer served me. If you've made excuses about relationships due to low self-esteem or even your desire to please others, Today, I am challenging you to write out the excuses that you have made. I'm comfortable and no one else is going to want me. I've been enduring it for so long. Why endure it anymore? I'm not telling you to leave that man, and I'm not telling you to go out and get on a dating app. But what I am encouraging you to do is to make excuses as to why you have stayed so comfortable for so long. If there are things in your relationships that you need to shake up and that you have found that you have made excuses for, or you have limiting beliefs and ideations around them, today's the day that I'm challenging you to erase them. Number 5 is finances. Girl, we get impersonal. We've already tapped on relationships, but now I'm getting into your pocketbook. What excuses have you made about your spending habits? Do you overspend? Are you a money hoarder? Do you have limiting beliefs around finances? Do you have a poverty mindset that is holding you back from being able to make it to the next level in life? Do you believe that you're not worthy of having money or worthy of having nice things? There are so many limiting beliefs that we have around money. Some of them were given to us, and some of them are ones that we've created ourselves. Finances are really, really scary for a lot of us. We have so much anxiety about opening our bank account and seeing how much money we have left. But I want you to think about the excuses that you've made whenever it comes to spending money, to making money, your mindset around money, and identify ways that you are going to challenge those thoughts and end them today. Money is not bad. You are not bad for the financial decisions that you've made. You have made excuses for your poor behavior, and today is the day that you say no more. And although I am not a financial professional, and I definitely think that you should seek financial help, if you have a financial issue, if you are in debt, if you have a limiting mindset around making money, if you feel like, I've always been told that money's the root of all evil and that it doesn't grow on trees, write those things out and erase the excuses that you've made around how much money you make, how much money you spend, how much money you're even worthy of making. Today's the day that you decide that you are worthy of making more money, that you are worthy of having good things, that you are worthy of no longer having a debt, and you stop making financial excuses that have you in a chokehold. Number 6 is work-life balance. I've been a certified business coach for years, and one thing that everyone says is that they want good work-life balance. When I start this business, I want to make sure that I have good balance. I want to be there for my kids, my husband, my spouse, myself. But the interesting thing is that I have noticed that women make excuses around why they don't have balance in their life. They overwork, they overcommit, they try too hard. They think that I've been working on this for the past 10 hours, the next 2 hours are going to make a difference. And it is not. We do not have work-life balance because we do not create the balance. Now, I know there are certain things that are out of your control. There are certain tasks that you have to be able to do, and there just does not seem like there's enough time in the day. How about considering what time you wake up in the morning? Consider waking up an hour earlier, going to bed an hour later, so that you can get those things accomplished, so that you actually have the balance that you desire in your life to be able to get the things done to reach your goals. There is time in a day. There is balance to be had, but we have to be intentional about writing out the things that would bring us balance, that would bring us the peace that we seek, and actually create a plan to be able to obtain it. I believe that work-life balance is completely possible. I know that that is something that you desire, but consider that you are making an excuse as to why you don't have it because you're so accustomed to hustling. You're accustomed to being first in, last out. You're accustomed to being the one that shows up and that is always on top and that is the perfectionist. But maybe you don't have balance because you're not truly seeking it. Today, I'm going to challenge you to find your work-life balance and stop making an excuse as to why you cannot have it. Number 7 is creativity and passion projects. I am one that can make an excuse as to why I've not started a passion project. I don't have time. I have other things I need to do. I really want to learn another language, but who has time to start that? I really want to learn to paint. I want to become a jogger. I want to tap into this X business or project or start a nonprofit, but I just simply don't have time. I've also made the excuse of just having one more title behind my name. I'm a fundraiser, I work in politics, I'm a business consultant, I'm a coach, I'm a YouTuber, I sell organizational products, and now I'm starting a nonprofit. Oftentimes we don't start passion projects because we're afraid of what others will think of us. If you have a passion project that you want to start or want to express yourself creatively, I'm going to encourage you to create a pros and cons list. Why haven't you started and why do you need to start? And if that list if there are more reasons why you don't need to start this project, why you shouldn't actually do the things that God has given you to do, then don't do it. But if you create that list and the good outweighs the bad, if you create that list and the reason why you need to start outweighs why you haven't started, then consider that your sign to start today. Number 8 may be one of my favorites because it's self-care and well-being. You guys, for years, I made an excuse as to why my self-care, my temple care was not important. My well-being and actually showing up for myself was the last thing on my list. I slept when I got time. I took my vitamins every other year. I slept in my makeup. I neglected pains and aches inside of my body. I neglected my spiritual health, my financial health, and my mental health. And I had a valid excuse for why. One day I hit rock bottom and I could no longer make excuses for my poor behavior. I could no longer excuse the fact that I was getting 4 hours of sleep a night. I could no longer excuse my poor eating behaviors and me not taking care of my body. I couldn't excuse the fact that I wasn't showing up as my best and highest self. I could no longer excuse the fact that I was not prioritizing my mental health because something else was more important. You all know how passionately I now feel about self-care. And it's because I stopped making excuses as to why I wasn't important enough. I knew that I needed to have a full cup in order to pour into others, but for some reason, my excuses seemed so much more important than making sure that I was filled first so that I could give to others my very best. This is something I am so passionate about. If you don't listen to any of the other things that I have said today, make sure that you take care of yourself first. Self-care is not selfish. You have got to stop making excuses for not washing your face, taking care of your skin, taking the long bubble baths, taking yourself on a hot girl walk. Caring for your temple is the most important thing that you can do in your day. And I don't care what it takes. Wake up earlier just so that you can spend time with yourself to be able to get in line with your purpose for the day, to be able to pray and meditate, to prioritize your well-being so that you can be the very best and highest self for those that you serve. Number 9 is community involvement. Some of you may know I started my professional career in politics. So community involvement is a space that I heard so many individuals give excuses as to why they were not involved. My vote doesn't matter. Nobody cares what I have to say. I don't have enough time. I don't have enough impact and influence. Whenever the truth of the matter is that if you could impact 5 individuals on your block, you could change your community. We have seen with our own eyes how a Black man did not allow excuses to hold him back from being the president of the United States. If anybody had an excuse to not get involved in his community, it was probably Barack Obama. No one listens. No one cares. No one's going to vote for me. I have imposter syndrome. It's never happened before. But the thing you have to remember is it takes just one individual to make the change that you seek. Get involved in your community. Stop thinking that you don't matter, because you do. Community involvement does not take a plethora of individuals and being all organized and making sure that you have a team of individuals that are rallying behind you. Sometimes it's just you. Sometimes you can be the change that you seek. And number 10 is planning and organization. As the owner of the Ambition Planner, y'all know I've heard every excuse there is in the book as to why you cannot be more organized. I don't have time to write those things down. I don't have time to follow a plan. I literally wake up and allow the winds to guide my day. Honey, I need for you to end the excuses as to why you cannot be more organized. You deserve to have a plan and an action for each and every day. You deserve to be able to have control of your time, to work on your goals, to clean your home, to cook your meals, to leave to arrive on time. You deserve to live a life of ease and leisure. And when I tell you, planning and organization is the thing that will help you get there the fastest. But it is also the thing that we make the most excuses about not being able to accomplish. I've made plans before and they don't happen. I feel like I'm never going to be able to have these things, so why write them out anyway? Every time I make a plan, it always falls apart in the first 5 minutes when something goes wrong. But I'm going to challenge you this week to stop making excuses as to why you have not been more organized, why you do not plan your days, and why you have not reached your goals. If you have not downloaded your free 5-day planner or purchased your ambition planner, I need for you to do that today. Inside of your ambition planner is going to be everything that you need to be more organized. It is going to limit the excuses you have for not being organized and on top of your plans and goals. I have done my best to think of every excuse to not practice gratitude, be on top of your finances, practice self-care, organize your time, and reach your goals all in one planner. If you are ready to organize your day, if you're ready to stop making excuses for being late, being unorganized, feeling all over the place, if you're tired of feeling anxious and stressed, I encourage you to stop making excuses around your planning and organization. If you want to live a life of ease, if you want to feel in control of your time, you've got to organize your day. If you want to feel more in control, organize the tasks that you need to accomplish by a time to get them completed. I know it feels like if I say I'm going to do it at 1 o'clock, something is going to stand in the way. But monotasking your day allows you to create healthy boundaries around your time and not allow anybody to disrupt the things that you're supposed to do. If you say that you're going to answer emails from 1 to 2 o'clock, but then someone says, hey, can you hop in on this meeting? The answer is no, respectfully. I am in control of my time and I no longer make excuses for poor organizational behavior. Okay, ladies, I know I was hard on you today, but I know that you're tired of making excuses. I know that you're ready to live an excuseless life. I know that you're tired of the limiting beliefs that have been holding you back from reaching your goals. Today is the day that you write out the areas of your life that you have made excuses and actually create a plan to make this the very last day that you excuse poor behavior. Alrighty, ladies, I hope you all enjoyed this content. If you have, please make sure that you give this video a thumbs up. And you all know how I feel about the comment section. It is sacred. If you have questions, comments, thoughts, suggestions, I cannot wait to meet you in the chat. I love to hear the areas that you are working on your glow up journey. If it is that I've made excuses in this area and I'm tired of it, sis, and today's the last day, I want to hear about it because I am rooting and praying for you. So if you like this video, once again, please do not be stingy. Make sure that you share it with your best girlfriends so that you can work on being excuses together, and leave your comments in the comment section below. Until our next video, I hope you all are well. Bye-bye.